Fantana from Songstress and Fantana, beg your pardon. Pardon with the S and the Fs, but you know, it's one of those English things. Jamming to some good music here, back to back, and she's a guest on our show this morning, right here on Culture Dailies on 3 Music and also live on Plus 89.9 FM. Before we even jump into any convo, real quick, so discover a world of innovation, a world of luxury, and a world many of us dream about owning. Now discover the world of Bang and Olufsen. Now it's a particularly true brand in the ever-evolving realm of high-end electronics you might love to own. Locate us at in our showroom right here in Accra, Atlantic Towers to be precise, Liberation Road, where each passing day, month and year, a variety of drool-worthy new electronic gadgets ranging from exquisite home theaters, speakers, headphones, television sets, and soundbars products are released. Bang and Olufsen like no one else. Like no one else, Fantana live in the studio. Welcome to the studio, girlfriend. How you doing?
Thank you. I'm good.
We'll give the official clap applause. Yeah, that's how we do it. Yeah. Yeah. Cyril, Lenny, Olele. Fantana, Cyril, Lenny, on a phrase introduction.
Hello, Fantana.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you.
That was a
How are
very
you?
rushed introduction.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, yeah, you just throw it in people's face real quickly.
Yeah.
Yo, it's good to have you live in the studio. Welcome to the Culture Squad. Today, I want to talk about you, have a good conversation with you, get to know you better.
Okay.
All there is to know about Fantana. And of course, you're also open on our socials, on Twitter, to have a convo with us. If you can just tweet at us at 3 Music Networks. Let's find you and let's read out your shout-outs as well as your questions to Fantana this morning. I know this is a ritual that a lot of girls, I'm still there to understand it, the ritual of girls and their hair. Like, it has to be fixed every minute.
You get it, because those of us...
It has to be fixed every minute.
Only your hair not to get to your face.
But don't guys do same? Jay, don't you find yourself picking at your hair
Picking.
sometimes just to make sure it's...
We even forget we have hair.
I have to look at it.
Like,
It's okay.
we guys and hair there, you know, Charlie.
I think we focus more on the mustache and the beard.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Yeah.
That's a
our
guy
beards.
thing.
Oh,
Your what?
okay.
Your goatee.
Is it true, Fantana, is it true that they say girls like guys with beard? Like,
Yeah, not
which
too
one?
much.
Are you a beard gang guy, girl, or you're no beard gang?
Beard.
Beard.
Yeah.
You know why? You want to be doing this.
Looking at you directly, I realized that you're a person you don't do makeup.
No, well, like unless I have to. No. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't own makeup. So like anytime I go somewhere, I have to get a makeup artist to do my makeup. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why though?
Few.
I don't like it. I feel like I'm prettier without me. You know, there's some people that look better without makeup. Yeah, but obviously when I go to like parties and stuff, I have to wear makeup. Yeah.
Or video shoots.
Yeah, video shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, one of the people that will be on the early bird, when you are taking her out, she'll be on time because
Yeah, I don't wear makeup.
You're gonna get it.
And 15 minutes is 15 minutes.
It's
The
sure-
shade.
Oh, like with shade.
I heard it when he said that 15 minutes is 15 minutes.
But
The
Lenny's always on
shade.
He's been
time.
suffering.
The shade.
Lenny's always on time.
Thank you.
I didn't mention anybody's name.
Yeah. Yeah. Which would you rather spend more money on, expensive hair or clothes? If you had $3,000, let me just say $3,000 now to pick between hair and clothes, which one would you pick?
That's hard. Oh my god. But hair.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that
Cause I always like if my hair is nice, then anything I wear looks nice. So,
Right.
yeah.
interesting.
So
I think you'll cut across a lot of girls too.
averagely, how much do you spend on your hair? Averagely. Give us an estimate. Just
No,
This
first,
laugh.
wait. Before you answer, let me ask Lenny as well. Which will you spend rather on? I want to see from just a girl's perspective, hair or clothes.
Clothes now. I don't spend anything. I spend almost nothing when it comes to my hair.
Yeah.
So you're a clothes person. Okay, so it's a preference.
I mean, yesterday I said something to you too. Probably I'll get that done today. But
They owe you
aside
one.
that, I'm a clothes person.
yeah. I thought
Like-
you were more of a sneaker person too.
I like dressing up.
Right.
That's what I mean. But for my hair is just standardly. The last
Okay.
time I got a
James
hair,
Star Amber Rose.
Okay, so
hold on. The last time I ever went to the barber shop was in November.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
hold on.
Yeah, so
Let me
it's been that
tighten
long.
this
I
choice
don't do
for
much.
Fantana. Shoes, clothes, hair.
Bags.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, bags.
You can't- that's that's too much.
Bags, clothes, and hair.
That's too much.
$3,000. Walk into a shop. They have
like
all
if
this.
I can choose. Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
choose
only
one.
buying one
Spend all the
set.
three.
Oh no, I don't know. I like shoes too. Oh my god.
So yes, the whole dress up.
What's typical in a Fantana closet?
Oh, I like shoes a lot. Yeah, I have a lot of shoes. Yeah.
About roughly.
If I like had like all my money, like I would use it to buy shoes.
How many shoes do you think you have in
I
the
don't
closet?
know. Okay, but some like when I don't wear them anymore, I give them away. So I don't like hoard shoes. Yeah.
Okay.
So some shoes, like if I have them, then maybe I'll go to like my mom's hometown, like in Zima, and I'll give them away, or like my family, or like my sister or my friend. Yeah, it's good.
She still didn't tell us how many shoes she has in the
She still
closet.
hasn't told us.
A lot.
I'm coming to the hair. How much you spend on her hair?
Oh, yeah.
You know she's
You should
loved
have come
all
with.
the
You should have come with the receipt.
all the times.
How much did
She
you
loved
spend
all
on
the
them?
times that Jay had had there. So I'm wondering how much.
So when I heard you were coming, I went to do my own research.
Okay.
Not on how many shoes you have, but on how Fantana answers questions. She's a smart PR person.
Yeah,
she knows how to
she
do it.
is.
She knows how to play her game.
She did sweat
I said
pass.
today, yeah, we'll get numbers.
Yeah.
We'll get numbers by all means.
so fast.
How many shoes do you have in your closet? Under
I don't
300?
really know, but
Okay, more than 100.
no,
Definitely.
not like more than 100 because I give some of them
no,
away.
but the one you
But
give out.
okay, 50 to 100. Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, which makes sense.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, for the culture of a celebrity, you'd have to. You can't always be repeating because hey, people will take a picture. Didn't you wear this?
No,
place?"
shoes you can repeat. Like, well, expensive shoes you can repeat them because they,
Yeah.
But I repeat shoes because some shoes are really expensive. You can wear them over and over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it your personal preference and taste to keep up with the lifestyle, or is it celebrity?
Oh, well, before I became one, I had already liked it. So I was already someone that liked fashion and the lifestyle stuff. So now that I am, well, it didn't really change because I've always been like that. So yeah.
You still haven't told us how much you spend on your hair, though.
Oh no, okay, so my hair. So it's better to buy expensive hair because it will last longer instead of buying
Disclaimer.
cheaper. Then you have to keep buying hair over and over again. So
So averagely, how much do you
so
spend?
if
Estimate,
my
just
wig
estimate.
like so.
Is it
Just
how
an
you cut it?
estimate.
So I'm like, oh god. So like a wig like this would be like $1,000, but it would last me for like 3 years or 4 years. Yes, because it's the
You
type
see?
of hair that it is. So I
said she
won't buy a
knows
wig.
How to answer
until-
questions. See how she put it. It lasted 3 years. When you do the calculation,
'Cause that's
you
it, yeah.
spending 600 CDs
No.
every month.
Or maybe every 2 or 3
You might
months.
as well just buy
Yeah,
it
might
and
as
have
well.
yes. So it lasts me like 3 to 4 years. So if I have like 6 or 7, that means like I won't buy hair for like a while because the hair
Yeah.
lasts for a long time.
Just to ask with ladies, are there new trends with hair or because
Like the way we have with sneakers and that.
yeah, because so if I have this for like 3 years, will it phase out even if it's in a good condition? Will it phase
The hair?
Yeah,
Or
will
the
it phase?
style?
No, it
Style.
won't. No. So you like I choose colors that don't. So this is brown. So brown is never good. Yeah, brown. But like maybe like bright colors like orange and red and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you can
awesome.
always dye it a different color. You can always change it. I can always put highlights. I can make this look like a brand new wig if I want.
I'm curious to find out, before you became a celebrity, you were already living this lifestyle, right? But when you became a celebrity, did the pressure heighten or
Did you get worse?
or you found your way to stay afloat?
No, it didn't get worse. I think. Well, the lifestyle stuff, I'm good at that. So it was just
Yeah.
like my music stuff that I have to keep, like, maybe I have to keep releasing or like I have to do stuff and interact with people more than I usually did. Yeah.
Because so that means you're an introvert. You don't like to.
Yeah.
right.
I mean, but I didn't realize that until like I became popular and then I was like, oh, I really
see.
don't like
So
to be around.
how would you describe yourself? You know, you notice that when J. Full was trying to introduce you, he had to find, you know, a number of nice descriptors to really help, you know, put the Fantana brand out. So for you personally, are you a lifestyle consultant? Are you a fashionista? Obviously, we know you do music.
Yeah.
Now you are also in film. We'll get to that
Yes,
later. So how would you describe yourself as the brand Fantana?
Okay, well now, yeah, I would say, oh god. Okay, I'm a musician.
Right.
And I'm trying to do the lifestyle influencing. So
Okay.
for me, like when I do stuff, I don't really like film and record. I don't know how to blog, like
Right.
do that stuff. So it's new to me. Like if I'm going somewhere, I'm going there. I don't really, but I'm learning that like my fans want to see those
you're doing,
stuff. So
yeah.
I'm trying to like. I don't even do Instagram Live. I don't do all that stuff. But now I see like people want me to do it so they can see more of my personality. Yeah. So.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You ready?
We are gonna have a very
It's
interesting.
gonna
Oh
be
God.
You cook that to make it done.
Yeah, getting to know Fantana. It's great. What was so were you living before? Okay, let me just ask you. Prior to Ghana, where were you living?
So I was born in America. I was born in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where I was living. And then I went to school in Florida. So I moved to Florida and then I moved to Ghana.
Before all the interest in music, Ghana, celebrity, everything, what was the typical Fantana's lifestyle? What were the initial interest and focus?
What was I doing? What was I? Oh, I was in school, just normal. Yeah. So I was in high school and then I graduated. I went to college. Because like you have to, yeah.
What subjects were of interest to you? I want to find your life before music.
Oh no, well like I always knew that I was gonna be famous, but I didn't know it was gonna be through music. But like when I was in school, like I never like went to class. I never participated in anything.
Going out to the classic. We
played to you.
Hey, we ciao.
Boys on the back. Boys and girls on the back.
Yeah, no, go to school.
It was hard, right?
I hate school. Sorry, I don't know. But you know, some people like they're like really street smart. Like they're just smart. So like I feel like I was just smart. I was always smarter than like my teachers and everybody. So I don't like sitting there listening to stuff that I feel like it's not gonna do anything. Because it's like, why is the teacher even teaching? Like they don't even pay. You get what I'm saying? Like why would I listen to you? You're not even doing.
So you found you're one of the people who didn't find school has purpose, but
school has purpose, but I didn't have interest in it. Yeah, and I feel like after high school, like the purpose is done. Like you learn the simple, like fundamental, the ABC, like that's fine. So I don't need someone to tell me.
Are you a math or science person? Math, science, or literature person?
Reading.
Oh, reading.
Yeah, I can read really fast.
Okay.
And I can memorize stuff really, really fast. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hence the reason why she's probably getting into film. That's good.
Yeah.
But how did your parents take your lack of interest in school?
So my parents were not together, but my mom, she was never. I think she kind of knew that I was like my own person ever since I was younger. So like I have a sister, she's really into school. So my mom was never hard on me in school. Like I was really bad.
I was into school.
Yeah, she's smart. I was bad.
She can't take that.
Yeah, she could take it. I was really bad. I always got kicked out of schools. Yeah, people don't know this.
What are some of the things
I went to like 5 schools.
Wow.
5, yeah.
List them, please. Help them.
In Ghana?
No, in America.
Wow.
It got so bad that my mom put me in a private Christian school, and I got kicked out of there too. Yeah.
Why did you get? Yeah, let's start.
Oh God. So after middle school, I went to Archer High School, Grayson High School.
Hold on. What kicked you out of the Archer High School?
No, sorry. Actually, I graduated from Archer. Sorry, I'm not going in order. Yeah. So in middle school is where it started. My middle school, I was bad from there. But obviously, you have to go to middle school, or they're like your parents could get in trouble.
Okay.
And then I went to Grayson High School, and I don't know, I just didn't like it. And I was so bad there for 2 years that I went to Covenant Christian Academy. That is where my mom thought like I would change, and I used to be like so bad, and they kicked me out.
Was it bad behavior in terms of like maybe
bad behavior,
regular school trouble?
No, bad behavior. Like there's trouble, and then there's like times 2. I would purposely do times 2 so I can leave the school.
Do you think you stressed your mom out?
Yeah, I did. a lot. Yeah.
Did you have like a gang or something in school where Fantana pulls up everybody? Everybody just.
So like I was always like every school I went to, people always liked me, but because I was so bad, I would have to leave school, so I'd have to leave all my friends behind. But yeah, every school that I went to, I had my friends.
Go to branches.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then after the Christian school, then I went to Archer High School. But some of my cousins were there, so I was kind of like, okay, let me just relax and be here. Since, my cousins are here,
Yeah.
I'm fine. And I graduated from there, finally. I graduated. Yeah. And then I just wanted to prove, I'm Pentecostal.
Okay.
So over there, it's like, every little thing you do. So because I'm Pentecostal, I was like, okay, I have to go to college, or people at the church will think like I'm stupid. So I went to college to prove to the Ghanaian community in Atlanta that, I went to college. I went to 2 colleges. I got kicked out of the last one. And then I moved to Ghana. Huh? Yeah.
So it's like the principal of the school go like, on your track record, you
You're out of
leaving a lot of
control,
schools.
yeah.
We don't expect you to stay here that long,
Yeah.
but we're glad to host you in the interim.
But you have to go.
You have to go.
Yeah, and I would leave. I'd be like, okay, bye. Yeah.
So when did you decide to relocate to Ghana, if I can say relocate?
So I was actually in class when I
Okay.
decided this, and I was, I
You
don't
were
know
in
what.
class?
Yeah, I was in class in Florida, and I literally just opened my computer. The teacher was talking, and I dropped myself out. You can drop yourself out. So after 2 years, I just dropped out.
Hey.
I got up and I went to the office, and I just told them like I need my withdrawal papers. That was it. Yeah, I just left.
You got tired of it. You
Yeah,
looked around like,
I was
there's
just
no way I
tired.
want to
I
be.
didn't tell my mom. I just dropped out. Then I bought a plane ticket back to Atlanta, and then I packed all my stuff.
So you're not living with her?
No. So
Okay.
I was living in Florida by myself on campus.
Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
But prior to that, had you been to Ghana?
Yeah. Prior to that, I was coming to Ghana
Oh.
for December. Yes. Mhm.
So Ghana was sweeting you, eh?
Yeah. I just needed somewhere to go. I didn't know.
Go back to shutting the laptop and then walking out of the
Yeah, I dropped
That
out. No
is-
one knew I dropped out. I just dropped out. Don't
Wow.
drop out though. But for me, I dropped out.
It just wasn't working. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I
You didn't
look,
fit
I
in.
can,
You felt like
Yeah, it just wasn't like I just felt like there's nothing like.
what would you
here.
have to say to let me just get something out of this one? What would you have to say to people who find it difficult to pursue their dreams like that? Have the guts to pursue their dreams, because this is like
Yeah.
bravery.
Yeah, it is. I had no direction, nothing. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was just like, okay, well, my mom is alive and well, and she came to Ghana for politics, so she is here. She has to be here. So I just left and came here, and then.
You know, earlier this morning, the conversations we were having, I think it was a Lenny story on unpacking the ADHD.
Yeah.
Do you have or have you experienced some of the symptoms of ADHD?
Yeah,
and
I feel-
possibly the reason
I have-
why
yeah.
you couldn't do it in school.
I felt like I had like I couldn't pay attention. Yeah. But like in America they diagnose everything with medication and stuff. Yeah. But I didn't want to take like all those stuff because some people take Adderall to focus and all those things. Yeah. I just could never like focus.
It wasn't working.
I never had the drive. Like I would never go to class. Like sometimes they would have to come and check on me, like if I was alive in my dorm, because I would never go. Like, yeah, I just didn't like school. But some people are different. Like,
Right.
yeah.
How did that change when you came to Ghana? You not feeling like stepping out, looking yourself in, all of that.
Ghana
Because
is
that can also translate to other maybe mental health disorders. Let
Yeah.
me just put it that way, because then just not wanting to be out there, to go
Yeah.
out, lock yourself in, be by yourself.
No,
all
I
of
wanted
that.
to go out, not to class.
Not to class.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did that just translate when you came to Ghana?
Well, when I came here, like, I think also not knowing that I was an introvert too, because in school I didn't know that. I just never wanted to be around, unless maybe we're doing something fun. Yeah, and even that, like, I would just like be like, I want to go back inside. Yeah,
Inside, right.
I just always want to be by myself. Yeah.
I also want to find out if often parents like to threaten their kids. With Ghana, I'll take you to Ghana. I'll take you to Ghana. Even if you
Yeah.
don't take- Did you experience that with your parents or your mom?
So
When
like
you
she
came from
didn't
misbehaving?
well she did threaten me a lot. Not threaten me, but she just didn't know what to do with me. But she never threatened to when I was younger. She didn't know what to do with me. She always was like, oh, if you don't change, like you're gonna get in trouble, or you can go to jail. Like because I was bad. I don't know why. I
Did
was
you ever
bad.
get picked up by the police? Did you ever go to jail?
tell us. She has
Oh my
stories.
God.
She has stories. The way she laughed.
Yeah.
I
You know what
told you
kind of
there were
trouble?
stories from when she mentioned the schools. Like, look, she just mentioned things and then they do the
I did. I
stories.
was just bad. I was bad, but I feel like, now because I was so bad now, like because I've done everything, and
Right.
now I'm so like different. I've
Different,
really
yeah,
changed. Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of stuff don't really move me like that much anymore, and I've grown up and like I don't have, okay, I had anger management issues
Right.
when I was younger too. Now I've learned how to control it, so a lot of stuff don't really bother
So you didn't
me.
break someone's nose?
No, I didn't. Well, no.
We thank God for that. We
I
thank
don't
God for
think
that.
so. I
I
don't
mean, yeah.
hope remember.
What's the police
Trying
story?
to remember.
What's the police story? What was the police story? Just one. What was the police
Oh,
story?
you know, in America, the police, everything, any small thing, the police. But when I was in school, like I said, I was bad. And I used to be fighting and stuff like that. And one of the fights got really, really bad, and the police got involved.
Oh my God.
And I was like, well, bye. So yeah, that whole day, everybody was looking for me the whole day because I'm always on my phone.
Yeah.
So no one could find me, no one heard from me, no one anything because I was obviously in
Ouch.
jail. And the only person's number I remembered at the time was one of my friends in school. So I had to call her because they give you like one call.
Right.
And it was Friday. And after 5 p.m. on Friday,
You're locked in.
You locked in till Monday because the judge will go home. So I literally had like 4 hours to do everything. And my mom was in Ghana, so I have to call her to call my sister to call my mom. And then everybody was like freaking out.
How did she handle this? You know, hearing that you
She
were
was freaking out. That was like my best friend at the time. My sister had to fly to Florida, and then they had to bail me out. It was just so long.
Too much.
But they really liked me, and the jail people really liked me. I don't know. They were so nice. Everybody was really nice.
They tried. They really
Wow.
tried.
Yeah.
What would you say is that thing that has gotten you to your now, right? Because I hear you say that from what you're saying, you're a likable person. Even with what you just said, that the jail people
everybody
liked
was
you
so
and all
nice.
of that. What would you say has gotten you through and helped you maneuver, you know, your bad days?
I feel like because I'm genuinely just a nice person too, and I feel like people can see that. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm just people. Yeah.
Did jail change you? Did it give you a different
I
perspective?
wasn't in there for like so long. Okay, it was long to me. I was in there for like 8 hours.
Yeah.
It was really long, and it was really sad. Like, because other people were in there for like actual like stuff, and hearing their stories. Because obviously, like I was asking everybody, like, what do you
Why
guys
you
do?
here?
Yeah, and they were just telling me, and then they were also telling me that you know, like that really changed me too. They spoke to me about anger, my anger management, and also just to change. There was a lot of women, like older women in there that were talking to me too. So after I got arrested, that's when I changed like completely. Yeah,
8 hours.
Yeah. That 8 hours changed me.
What your
traumatized
mother
you,
couldn't do in several years.
Yeah, 8 hours did, yeah.
Wow.
What does it look like in there?
It's normal. It's just like a normal jail.
Okay.
But since like 5 hours went by, they moved me up with everybody else. Because at first you're in a place by yourself.
holding cell,
A holding cell. So after that, they're like, you know, your wire isn't coming. Because my mom had to wire the money from Ghana.
Wow.
So they're like, is it coming? Is it coming? So I kept calling, like, is it coming? And I didn't know. So they were like, you're going to have to be in here for the weekend. But at the last minute, then, you know, God. Thank you, God.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
It's
But
interesting.
the experience to me, I don't see it as an embarrassment. I feel like it was a lesson. Like, if that didn't happen, I still feel like I would have been
Explosive.
wild and bad. Yeah. So I feel like God had to make something like that really happen for me to like understand. Because some people in there, like, they don't get a chance. Like, you know, sometimes you can fight and you can accidentally kill some, you know, like, what if somebody, you know? So I feel like that was my second chance, to change.
And that was how Ghana saved you.
Yeah, so after that, I left. After that, I went, and I was like, I can't believe it. I'm not doing it again. Yeah. I'm not doing this again.
Wow.
That brought you to Ghana. So
Yeah.
within your first settlement, like you know, you have been coming here all this time,
Yeah.
but now this is coming to stay for a longer time. What were the initial plans? Was it music straight?
It wasn't music straight. Well, it has always been music, but I just didn't really know like who, like, and how and everything like that. So with me in coming to Ghana, when I started listening to Ghana music, it was through like after Stonebwoy, because I like dancehall, so Shatawale, Stonebwoy, and Kaki and all those people. And then Ebony came in, and then when I saw her, I was kind of like, whoa, so, you know. And I feel like we both kind of had like similar, we don't care, we're very wild attitude. So then I was like, oh, okay then.
I like
you know,
the
I can...
description.
Yeah, very wild. We don't care what people think about us. And then that kind of like led me to like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me start,
So who
yeah.
were your first plugs into the music industry? Like, yeah, the people that you started engaging with, meeting up, you know.
So I always knew like a lot of people. That's so crazy. Like I've known people. I was really bad. Wow. I've known people since I was like 17. Yeah. So I've known.
17.
I've known a lot of people since I was really, really young.
So I can see about 23.
Yeah,
I know
me?
girls don't like disclosing their age, but I'm just.
No, I'm
thinking about-
25.
Oh, I
Yeah.
guess right.
Yeah. So when I
think
started
nowadays people don't mind disclosing.
Yeah, I don't
that
care.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when I started doing music, a lot of them were like, "Wait,
Wait a second. 17.
Yeah, now thinking
17.
about it.
So
Yeah.
you're bad.
I've been bad since
Was like between like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
yeah."
Wow. Anyway, I can imagine what your mom went through. Like,
Oh yeah, like.
The stress, the trauma.
like
Yeah,
when she
17.
sees a call from the school, go like,
Oh, yeah,
Again.
she wouldn't even answer. She would just drive her car and just text like, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's okay.
Wow.
wow, crazy. Okay, so yeah, you're saying okay, so this is.
Yeah, I've known a lot of people in the Ghana industry for
okay.
like a long time. So when I started doing music, everybody was like, "Wait, what? Are you serious?" Like,
So which studio did you hit first? Who?
MOG.
Emoji.
Yeah, MOG. Yeah, that's the first producer like I ever. And Danny Beats.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
What song did Emoji do for you? The first song.
Yeah, my first song, So What?
So What,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, and Girls Hate on Girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Girls hate on girls.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. I listened to the lyrics of the song. I think Lenny even actually.
I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so guess what? He's a researcher. He has,
Okay.
he has everything. Yeah.
There's a very famous line about when broke girls say it yourself.
Oh, that's Rich Girl Anthem.
Yes, Rich Girl. No, are you sure? Girls hate on girls has the line with the broke girl.
It does? No, it doesn't.
No, that's
That's
girls.
Rich
Yeah,
Girl
that's
Anthem.
good, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Okay, so let's talk about girls hate on girls and girls to girls
Okay.
Anthem. Do you still think it's something that's in the industry? I don't know whether it was a personal,
Yeah.
reflection or it was just you being creative.
No, I feel like it's just normal in general too. Not every girl is a hater, but there's just some girls that are too. And with me, like even when people hate on me because it's like I'm really nice, like you'll end up just eventually liking me. So yeah.
But what are some of the experiences for you when it comes to people hating on you? And this is not just, the
Yeah.
girls hate on girls conversation generally, because then you'd have some men also, obviously
Yeah.
not just not liking you for one reason or another. How do you deal with it?
I just ignore it. Well, before, when I first came to Ghana, like I was still a bit rough too. So I used to be going on Instagram Live and cursing people out, and like if you type something under, I would DM you and be insulting you. So then Kofi had to like log into my Instagram and always
Stop
delete
all
stuff.
these
Yeah, because I will curse you out right now. And then I learned that I can't like argue with every single person. So I stopped.
Did that affect relationship as well? Like like dating people you were with.
No, I feel like people just knew the type of person I was. So if you're gonna say something to me, you need to find a nice way to say it, or don't. Say it.
Before it ends in the fight.
Yes, or don't say it. Oh yeah.
All right, how many breakups?
What? I don't really date people a lot. Like relationship. I maybe like I'll be with someone, but like to have a serious boyfriend, like
Why? What's the problem?
no, for me to date you, I have to really like you because I'm like a lot.
Yeah.
Like my mood, like I'm really a lot to deal with. So I know that already. So like I don't.
So you're
Yeah.
saying that since the time you identified or acknowledged the fact that you're ready to date till date, you haven't found that person. Or nobody has
early.
tried to at least.
No, I thought you meant like in my whole
get you
life.
committed.
What?
No, so let's just say from the age of 17.
yeah.
Because of,
Okay, well I started dating. I had a boyfriend when I was 20. Yeah, 19, 20. Yeah.
1920 in the States.
Yeah, in America. Yeah, my first boyfriend ever. Yeah.
Did he make it past the audition stage? To the
Yeah, but we were in high school. You know, when you're in high school, you just don't.
So you
it's-
see,
You're not thinking far.
Yeah, we were just in high school. Like that one wasn't real.
my biggest video on TikTok, when I said this, people came on me. I said that a girl between the ages of like 18, 17 to about 25 is like the deadliest thing you can do.
No.
She's growing.
And at 23,
No,
That's not every
But
girl.
I grew fast
Under
though
25.
because I was so
The
bad.
phrase you are
Under
looking for is
25.
under 25.
Yeah, under 25. Now I'm mature. I can be. Yeah.
Because you're crossing the 25
Yeah, I've
zone.
crossed, but like before,
Yes.
before now, I was
So besides college, And then that 25
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, under 25, like,
she let the guy.
I was like, what, like, whatever, I don't care. But after 24, turning 25, I was like, oh, I know how to be in a relationship, and I know how to apologize and be nice. Yeah.
So that
like,
means-
now I can apologize, like, if I'm wrong. Like, if me and my boyfriend are arguing and I'm wrong, I say sorry. But the old me, I would be like, I don't care. Like, I'm pretty. I can go be with whoever I want to.
One word to describe the old you.
The old me is
One word.
like the word.
I have a word in my head. I'll tell
Really?
you when you're done with yours.
One word.
I have one word.
Yeah, so give me a word.
One word.
Come on.
The old me, I would say, like, just ruthless.
Okay.
What would yours be?
Trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah, I was
Because
She agrees.
from mommy's stress to police
Boyfriend
station
stress.
to college boyfriend to all that.
See,
It's
yeah.
just trouble. It's like, oh yeah, her
Ruthless.
trouble.
No, but you see, the reason why I was even
Ruthless.
asking,
You said ruthless.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
the reason why I was even asking about the lyrics you actually put in your songs, because I'm listening to what you're saying, and I just went back to the original anthem to see some of the lyrics there. It's not just because you're pretty; it's because you had every other thing.
Yeah, that's true too. Also because my mom also doesn't make it easy for me to kind of like respect men, because it's like, if you don't do it, my mom will. Or like, I never really had to depend on like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Man,
oh, fine, I'll go to my mom type of thing. But then I was like, well, I can't marry my mom. Now that I'm 25, I'm like, oh Lord, I have to actually respect.
And also, it's because you had options. Like,
Yeah,
you
I had
you
yeah.
always pick and choose. Like,
Yeah, but that gets like boring too, you know, like it gets tiring, and you also don't know who genuinely likes you and stuff like that. So like, when I found someone that I'm like, okay, cool, like, you know, like, we genuinely like each other, I was like, let me
so in
behave now. Yeah, let me change.
So in 2020, when you dropped Rich Girl Anthem, what really was the motivation? Because I'm seeing interesting things here. You talk about the fact that money talks,
told you,
BS
done the
walks.
research.
Yeah, he
When a
is.
rich girl talk broke, your shush, and money talks, BS walks. No girl can keep a man when a rich girl wants.
Oh God, yeah. I know, yeah. What I meant was men like women that are also independent as well too. So a girl that you have your own, you know, you wake up, you have stuff to do. You're not just like laying around, unless there's housewives and stuff. But
Right.
a lot of men nowadays like someone who has their own too. You know, it kind of sets like a standard or respect level to me. So yeah, that's what I meant.
But why? So why? I mean, you explained this for us to understand. But
Yeah.
why were people trying to align this with your ex-label mates at the time?
Oh, and then because of the timing that it came out
Right.
as well too.
Yeah, I just left.
I had just left.
Records,
Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it had nothing to do with it.
No, it had nothing to do with her.
Trust me, you had everything to do with it.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
But
Everything to do with it.
your
Like,
name, Caputana, with everything you've said to us, right? Cyril calls you Trouble.
Yeah.
What went into that? Caputana. Because when they say someone is a couple, that means the person is
Well done.
Yeah.
you know.
I am. Well, I mean, well, the word, like there's my friends, they're like guys, though, they would say that word all the time. Like, they would call each other that. So I just really, really liked it. And I was like, well, I want to, be that too. Like, yeah, like, I'm one too. So then when I started calling myself that, everybody was like, and then they started calling me that.
Because it's a male.
Yeah, it's a male, like
Name,
I think in a cartel or something like that. Yeah, and I was just like, yeah.
I'm wondering why, like, why would you call yourself? Because here, when you call someone a couple, like,
yeah, like, have you seen
like
like Queen of the South? Like, women can be capos too.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But often it's like you have to be afraid of them.
Yeah, but a lot of
they
people are afraid of me. So they are.
Well,
Even
if you
in
just
Ghana,
tuned in, listen
I know in
to
the States you already made your name there, but
No,
even
but
in Ghana,
yeah, in Ghana, a lot of people are afraid. I don't know why though. Like, a lot of people, even some people, like, when they see me, like, they don't know how to, like, ask, like, can I, they'll just be like this. Like, I'm not scary. It just, I'm really nice. But I feel like until you meet me or talk to me, you think I'm very, like, some way. A lot of people say that.
So are you approachable since you came to Ghana?
I think I'm approachable, but people don't think I'm approachable. So if someone's looking at me, I have to smile at them first
before they
to let them know,
Like, I'm not going to bite you.
yeah, I smile. I'll even, like, if I see maybe someone that I know wants to take a picture of me, I'll just go up to them myself because I know that they probably are scared. Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Because you are in the public domain.
Well, you're on some fire.
Yeah. you are pursuing a profession that allows you, or you have to be in the public domain, and people are having these kind of thoughts or uninformed thoughts about the fact that Fantana is not approachable. Fantana is a couple. And does it worry you sometimes? Does it make your work difficult?
No, it really doesn't. I kind of like it. Then it makes people,
boundaries.
Right? There's boundaries. Kind of. I like it.
You like it?
Speaking of boundaries and all that, the Ghanaian society is very conservative compared to America.
Yeah.
So coming back to Ghana and trying to do your thing, being capo, being yourself, and giving the resting-ish face, and people don't know whether to approach or not approach. What's the cultural shock been like? I mean, you said you did come for Decembers and stuff, but that's like a holiday time. But like when you got actually immersed in the Ghanaian culture, what was the cultural shock like? What adjustments did you have to make to your lifestyle, to the way you communicate, how you move, everything? Because here no be Yankee.
Yeah, no, it's not. I had to calm down a little bit, even the way that I talk, the way that I dress too. But I feel like, I don't know, Ghanaian people kind of gave me a little pass for me to be myself, kind of. I feel like they give me a pass, stuff that they would attack other people for, they don't really attack me for. So I don't,
Okay.
They let me wear my bikinis in peace, so I don't know.
Do you want to see Fantana in the bikini?
They let me wear it in peace.
I also want
Let's go to the beach.
I also want to find out from you, since you got into the music industry here, often when we speak to ladies in the industry, they would obviously share with us some of the challenges they've had to face in terms of management, from their male, bosses or whatever.
Okay, just before you do that, just before you switch deeper into music, we're just going to go into your music now in a bit.
Okay.
But real quick, if you just tuned in, we're locked on with Fantana this morning on Culture Daily, also live on Plus 89.9 FM. Want to hear from you as well. Just jump on our socials right now. Tweet at us, 3Music. Find us there and let's have a conversation. Before we jump into music, my last question on self. When I say self, as in lifestyle.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to ask, based on all this ruthless trouble that we've been talking about, what is Fantana's mindset of understanding about marriage, settlement, family, kids, and all that? Waking up to have kids and take them to school. Fantana
I'm not
school.
going to okay, obviously, they have to go to up to high school, but after high school, I'm not going to force my child. I want one kid.
One.
Yes, just one.
Just one.
Yeah. And at first, I wasn't really
Is it the fear of childbirth or it's just a...
Oh, no, I think childbirth is beautiful, and I just realized that it would be nice to have a baby that looks like me and acts like me. And to have someone that will love you forever,
Wow.
And see, my mom was lucky; she had me, and look what I turned out to be. So I want to have a baby. Yeah.
How would you handle if you had a girl child?
Fantana.
I want to have a girl
Like you.
Yes. No, not Ruth. No, I mean, but I would know how to Yeah, I want to have just one baby.
Just one.
Mm-hmm.
Would you allow your kids to
Kid. Just one.
Would you allow your kid? Would you allow your baby girl to make her own mistakes, go to jail like you did?
So I wouldn't let her make her own mistakes. No, but I would tell her. But I wouldn't
enforce.
I wouldn't be mad at her. Yeah, but I would try and lead her in the right path. And we both don't have to be wild.
So for you, what do you think the right path is for a young girl in the times we live in?
Yeah, in the times we live in, I don't know, just be yourself, but be modest, be a lady, don't let anybody pressure you to do whatever you don't want to do. And for me, my mom was very open and easy to talk to, so I tell her everything.
Right.
So she doesn't judge me. Even things that is embarrassing, I would tell her, because at the end of the day, she cares about me more than anybody else would, so she would give me the best advice. So I wouldn't be a judgmental parent.
Let me ask one personal question. Sorry if I have this.
Oh, okay.
But you said your parents live separate.
Yeah.
Are separated. Does the absence of daddy have any?
Yeah, it kind of did. Yeah, when you're a girl, you don't have no dad, then, you don't really know, how guys are supposed to treat you, or you don't really know how they're supposed to, so you have to figure it out yourself. But my mom is kind of a mom and a dad, too, so she was don't let anybody do this, that's why she goes so hard to give me everything that I want to, so then I don't have to, be with men for like little stuff. Yeah, be disrespected by men too. So I don't have to go and like be screamed at just because I want, you know, a bag or something like that. She's like, okay, you know, I'll do it for you. But then I also had to like go through horrible guys to realize, like, you know, so I'm like, well, if my dad was here, he would have told, you know, but it's fine though.
I'd love to see a video on TikTok, on YouTube that says Fantana's top 3 horrible guys.
Yeah,
I mean, you are an independent lady at 25. You've been through a lot, so I'm not interested to find out what kind of men you look out for. Now that you are enlightened.
Olele, before you jump in that, mommy being able to give you everything and making sure you're not distracted or settling for less just to get you know the experience you want. How has that like conditioned you towards interacting with guys? Because it's impossible to meet a real great guy like Olele who is not going to buy you a $3,000 Birkin.
Yeah.
I want a Birkin for my birthday.
So, what's that been like?
So you know, like at the end of the day, like everybody has like their preference and stuff like that. So for me, like, oh Jesus,
Jesus, and
we're listening to your preference.
You see, some people like I like.
Half our listenership is going to drop after this comment.
The people that are materialistic, but also like. Considerate. Like I'm materialistic, but I also like genuine in people as well. So I look for those two things in someone too, because I'm very like loving and caring too. But I also like
someone who takes care of you.
How would you spoil your man? We have a minute more before we switch into music. How would you spoil your man?
Yeah.
What kind of pamper do you like to offer your man? If you because you look at someone who likes to be pampered. So
I like to be pampered too, and I suck at showing emotion, but I got better now. So I feel like spending time with my partner, like doing activities with my partner, and I also like to buy. Like I like receiving gifts too, so I would like to give.
Your love language. So the PS5 will come.
Yeah, my love language is gifts.
That's the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
On top.
Yeah,
followed by.
Quality time, gifts and quality time.
And then the last one, just give me 3. So gifts, quality time,
and
words of affirmation or what?
What's words of affirmation?
Oh, physical touch.
Yeah, physical.
Guys, auditions has opened for application for Fantana. So please, if you can apply, we hope you pass the audition stage.
We have some comments on Facebook. Someone, Asedu Kwejo says, watching her talk is so interesting. Such a lovely personality. Dennis Kwame Gamado says, such a bubbly lady. Oh, yeah, I mean, thinking me bubbly lady. Kevin Kwe says, she's still real. She's still beautiful, smart, and talented. And then Mabel says, keep up the good work.
All right, great. So, let's take the convo on the music.
Yes,
now,
the music, yeah.
Well, if this might be hard or soft, I don't know. But how did you get in touch with Rough Town, and how did that relationship build?
So I got in touch with him in Florida too when I was still in school. There's this Ghanaian lady that lived in Florida as well. And because there's not a lot of Ghanaian people in Florida, me and her were really close. She was a bit older than me. She knew Bullet. Okay. And he posted something like, I think he was looking for another artist after Ebony blew up. So when he did that, I sang a video and sent it to Bullet, and then that was it from there. Oh, wow. But at that time, I didn't plan on moving to Ghana. So it was just, for fun. So when I moved to Ghana, and I was like, well, I'm in Ghana now, and then from there, we went on,
For the genre of music that you do, Afro dancehall, right? What informed your choice of Afro dancehall? Is it your voice? Is it people that you looked up to? Is it looking at your personality, being a couple, being a hard girl? Thinking that dancehall is the way for you, because you know how we look at dancehall people as really hardcore people as compared to other genres.
So I've been listening to dancehall since I was like 15 too. Yeah, so that's just the music that I listen to, dancehall and reggae. Like even my gospel music is like reggae, but it has. So I listen to those. Right. And the artists that I really looked up to were dancehall artists, even like the older ones. So I've always really liked it. I feel like just the passion in it and everything. And then I also had to like teach myself how to speak patois and everything, 'cause you know my accent, so I had to listen to it every single day, up and down, day and night. Yeah.
Wow.
So then I would listen to Stonebwoy a lot too. Then I listened to Chateau Ale a lot too to get into the Afro one. Yeah. So then, like I said, when Ebony came in, she was kind of doing she was doing that as well. And then I was like, okay, so you know, and Kaki too. I used to listen to Kaki a lot, like a lot. Yeah.
Then that means you actually knew what you were about.
Yeah, I knew what I was about. It's just that I didn't really like know like
direction.
direction. Yeah.
Have
What
you
made
found?
you go in the independent, or what made you go off with Rough Town?
So we just parted ways. We grew apart. Yeah, we just grew apart.
Is it an issue of contracts, your expectations versus their expectations, or it was because maybe at some point in time you got enlightened and you're like, you know what, this is the direction I want to go. Go to, and
She's good with her questions, with her answers. I want to see how
Yeah,
she.
they may not.
Oh no, I got enlightened. I felt like it was, time to separate. With like coming out and everything, I would say like, I blew up really fast than other artists do. Like I didn't really struggle to become known and stuff. So, but I also had to learn a lot of stuff about myself that I didn't know. So after I learned everything, I was kind of like, okay, well, we're kind of growing apart, so we don't really have to be.
But these songs that we played earlier are not on YouTube anymore, right? They're pulled down.
There's a fight there. Let her see. There's a fight there.
Yeah, what's
No, there's
happening?
no fight. I don't know. I don't know. I woke
These
up.
are songs that made Fantana who she is.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes some people feel like they made someone, so they're like, fine, I made you. So if you think I did, now, like, see if you can do it yourself. So, and I feel like people are used to getting a reaction out of me. The old me would have probably went on Instagram and been like, you deleted my, but I just left it alone. At the end of the day, like, I feel like I'm known, I don't really have to find it.
But you think to some extent they were right, because after the songs that you released, after the 3 songs that you've released by yourself, they haven't really gotten that traction,
So no, not like really, but at the end of the day, because I was on a label, and then I came off and all the drama and everything. But I feel like after all that happened, both of everybody, everything, they all fell apart.
Wow.
They fell apart. Everybody fell apart. But I feel like, to me, I have a really big brand, and branding yourself is very important too, because even through music, some people start music and they end with acting, or they end with a big business. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about your brand. So when you don't brand yourself properly, you are now stuck as one thing, and people only see you to be one thing. You cannot branch out and do other stuff. Yeah. So even though my music, I had the trouble with them, my personality kind of really carried me and made people continue to follow me, continue to like me. Like, I would say, like, when people even care to see me now, I'm even shocked, because I can go 1 year without releasing a song, but still be relevant and still, so I branded myself.
Are you cool? Are you still cool with them though?
No, we're
Listen.
When I'm done, I'm done.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
That part of it has not changed, right?
No, that hasn't changed. When I'm done, I'm done. Yeah.
That's just be nice. I went back to play interviews. I said, this girl knows how to answer questions.
Yeah, she won't dig into it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Fantana, you had a break with your music, right? After the whole fallout with Rough Town and all of that. I want to look at the grit that it took during that period. Did you ever think that you won't be able to do this music thing again? I understand when you say you worked on your brand, you have a personality and all of that. But what was going through your mind during that period? Did you ever get to the point where you didn't want to do the music again? Because Ghanaians got to know you through
music.
Rough Town, exactly. Then Rough Town brought you aboard. And so did you think that you couldn't do it with them anymore? Did you, have that second thought of just moving back to America, going back to doing whatever you love to do, all of that?
No, surprisingly, no. I think that's why everybody thinks I'm kind of crazy. No, I was chilling. I was just like, I don't know. God, figure it out. I'm very I'll just leave it to Jesus. That's how. Yeah, if I genuinely know that I didn't do anything wrong, and people are trying to do everything to frustrate me or maybe to make stuff harder for me, I would just go to sleep.
Okay, hold on. So usually, the conversations around artists jumping from labels going independent is sometimes attention, delays, releasing songs,
failed promises.
Promise failures, all stuff like that. Was that a typical situation for you with Rough Town before you fell out?
No, it wasn't that. It was just personal issues interfering with business issues. And for me, like I said, like my temper, I don't like that. Like,
whose personal issues?
and I'm just saying, like, maybe emotion, like just personal issues. Even if me and my boyfriend fight today, like if I have something to do, I'm not gonna bring my tears here and be crying. So that stuff is irritating to me, and I feel like it slows things down, and it was just slowing a lot of stuff down. And, you know, like with females, like for me, like if I'm working with 10 women, I'm focused on myself and what I'm doing and doing it the best. But some people, you know, if you're working with 10 people, you want to know what everybody else is doing. Try and do all of that and try and do what you're doing on top. And I just feel like it was just unnecessary. Like,
I hear what she's not saying, but yeah.
I think the issue is more of lack of emotional intelligence. Like people, the ability to read the room and know that you are not in that space to engage in certain type of conversations, but keep the work going all the same.
Yeah, exactly.
I see.
Yeah, like we're saying, where 2 or more ladies are gathered.
It's not
all the, you see, it's
not all the time.
Yeah. You did not say all the time when 2
no, but when you say when you say, then it becomes a generalization. So if you say sometimes, then
so
that is
sometimes
specifying
when 2 or more ladies are
Thank
gathered.
you. Yeah.
Lenny. But what would be your biggest lesson, or I don't want to use regret, lesson that you take out of this 4 years of doing music?
My biggest lesson?
Yes, that you take out of, because I mean, jumping from a label to an independent artist, the experiences, releasing, meeting guys, people, DJs, all that. What would be your biggest lesson you take out of all this?
It's fun. I don't know. I'll do it again. I don't know.
It's fun.
Yeah, in transitioning, right?
Yeah.
So music is not happening, but you're cool because you're still a socialite. You're still very relevant. You're doing interviews. You're on platforms and all that. At what point did you consciously want to transition, film, whatever, blah blah blah, and did that come as a result of the difficulties you were facing in the music, or was it just you still on your big plan?
No, I always knew I was gonna do like other stuff and everything like that. So.
Did you have it did you have a time for it, or
no? I didn't have a time for it, but I always knew I would like do other stuff. I didn't really put like all my everything into like I'm only gonna be a musician. No, I knew like I would do other stuff, so that's why it was important for me to have a personality, to engage and do other things.
I also want to find out from you your personal experience between being managed by a label and doing things independently. I mean, one would think, you have the resources, perhaps you have the capital injection to do things that other successful independent artists have been able to do. But genuinely, what has been some of the challenges you faced if you juxtapose, where you were under a label and where you are now?
Like having to like get to know DJ, like I didn't really know everybody, so like stuff that maybe the label would do for you, we would have to do ourselves. You have to do like ×2 of everything. Like maybe promotion, and you have to make sure you know the right people and stuff. But I feel like it was also good for me too, because I was able to build relationships with people.
Talking about building relationships, I understand that sometimes when you are younger, you form certain relationships which you outgrow, right? A couple of months or maybe years back, we saw your group of friends being Ifya Odo, Coco Tre, Haja for real. Like you've hung with, a few of and she starts laughing. You've hung you
think you tell me
what'd
that
you say?
blah 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 blah.
What'd you say?
When I said that when 2 or more girls are gathered.
No, I mean we need to know the reason. It's not all. That's why I would say it again and again. It's not all the time, right? Sometimes the drama just gets too much, and you want to get yourself out. But I just want her to share, that.
No, I'm nice. Like if you have a birthday and you invite me, and I'm in a good mood, I'll go. So it's like, I don't, like, I'm just nice, but yeah. No, see, like, they're not really, like, people are not really, like, I'm not really, like, friends. Acquaintances. So that's why you would probably see me with someone and you don't see me for a while, But I'm cool with everybody, but we're not, like, so I'm not close with people, like,
Is it difficult to make friends to be friends with Fantana? What would Fantana consider, before?
Before I ask you, who's your friend? Who's your friend now? Give me, like, 3 friends of yours.
My friends don't live here. They live in America.
Okay.
Like my friends, I would say, like, are my real friends. That I grew up like that.
So FaceTime.
Yeah, I FaceTime my friends. Yeah, like I sit in my room and FaceTime my friend, my sister, my mom.
But
yeah.
We caught a part of your relationships like here as well. Were those just like social?
What relationship?
No, not
Friendship.
friendships. No. She was about to punch me.
I was like, what
It's
relationship?
what relationship? No, like your friendships, your acquaintances here.
Yeah.
Were those just like social?
Social gatherings.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm cool with people like I'm easy to be friends with too, but I also like am not. I'm also hard to be friends with because it's like I have to really, really want to be your friend
If
to
I see
go
you
out
on
of my way.
if I see you on Instagram with Ifya though, I'm thinking, oh, besties.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're just chilling. Like maybe
girls,
I was.
You know how girls are.
yeah.
Girls could be near strangers, but somebody puts a camera out and they're like,
Yeah, exactly.
and it looks like, and for me scrolling.
I'm
like,
just cool with everybody. Like, if I see you in the store, like, oh, hey, in the salon, hey, but, like, I'm not going to text you and be like, hey, let's go out. No.
What's the worst thing you've heard about yourself that got you shook? Because you know you're bad, right? But you heard something about yourself like, nah, that can't be me.
I hear a lot. I don't even know. What do I even hear? I don't know. A lot of people date me. Like, I don't know. Like,
People are dating their head.
like, I don't know that. I'm always somewhere that I was never there, but people said I was here. Yeah, just that stuff. It's like annoying.
Let's talk about
Young, famous, and
African. Young, famous African. Congratulations on
African.
Thank you.
Yeah. Being
to us
the
about
only
it.
Ghanaian, you know, when the first season came out, people were wondering, Peace Hyde is Ghanaian. Didn't she find any
Yeah, the
Ghanaian
Ghanaian,
to put in there? You know, because
Me.
it consisted of Nigerians and South Africans for
She
the
was
first
making
season.
content for Africa.
And then,
Me.
no, I understand that she was making content for Africa Serial, but then again, she is Ghanaian, right? Why would you look beyond? I mean, it's a good thing. We loved it.
People like
But
Ghana
looking
to
beyond,
Ghanaian.
no, hold on, guys. Looking beyond Ghana and then, you know, to Nigeria, South Africa, and I think she had, is it Tanzania,
Yeah, Tanzania.
in there
Diamond
as well?
Platinums.
Yes,
What's your
from Diamond
population?
Platinums. All I'm asking, all I want to
But
ask
you have to look
is
at brands.
I get that. I get that totally. I understand that. But having being in the second season of it and being the only Ghanaian to be part of the cast, right?
Yeah.
Maybe the crew has Ghanaians in there, but for cast, how was it like working with Peace Hyde, coming aboard Young, Famous, and African, getting to know other cast members, shooting? This is unscripted, right?
Yes.
That's what we are made to believe it's unscripted.
Yes, unscripted.
But yeah, how was it like being on set, getting into it, the whole 9 yards? I just want you to share that with us.
Oh, it's nice. Yeah, it's nice. I am the only Ghanaian, and I'm the youngest person on the show too. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually really young. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So like I had to I met everybody and everything like that, and I got to see everyone's different personalities because I had never met anybody. I only knew Swanky from Nigeria personally, but everybody else I didn't know, and it was nice. The filming was nice, and yeah, it's a lot though, but it's fun. Yeah.
But what does that do? Because you mentioned when she started, you talked about it's about the brand.
Yeah.
What about the brand influenced the decision to be a part of this?
So like Peace Hyde, like I love her. Like she really, has done a lot for me. So like when people are like attacking her, like Ghanaian, pick a Ghanaian and stuff, like you have to understand, like you have to. It's not just about like this person sings or maybe this person acts. There's a lot you have to look for. That's why I said branding yourself is very important too, because there's bigger artists than me. There's people that have been there longer, but are they? Like, will you sit down and watch them? You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own thing. So that's why I said, like, for me, my personality and letting people see more, like, through me was very, very, very important because of other stuff that I was trying to do as well. So I feel like even though, I'm not the biggest in Ghana, or, like, some people will probably feel like, oh, there's other people about Fantana. It's just, people want to watch me.
Right.
So I don't,
And since the news broke, or since people watched you, what has been the feedback, or what has been some of the positive effects, or maybe you can chime in some negative effects as well? But I want to focus on the positive.
It was all positive. I feel like maybe when y'all watch the show, I don't really know, but it's been positive. Now I think people are just happy that Ghanaian is on there, and a lot of people are like, oh, okay, yeah, like for me, like I'm young and I'm trouble. And I'm ruthless and I'm wild. I was, I'm myself, and like Ghanaians too. You have to remember, like they're very
conservative.
I'm holy too, but a lot of them really, really, really care about, they're not able to really be who they are because they're afraid of what people have to say about them. And with reality TV, it's like raw. You have to be who you are. Yeah. So
from little experience with television, I mean, forget about status, but it's brand, and I think when you're vocal, I think you have attitude, personality, and those things are very, very important on television. So if Peace Heights selected you, it was deliberate. She knew what she wanted.
To add to the story.
And I don't think she's regretted that decision in any way.
Yeah, I know.
I'm looking at how she's going to even use this opportunity to even activate other products of Fantana. Because we've talked about music, we're talking about your lifestyle side of you and everything.
And I want, when even other Ghanaians watch the show, I want them to be okay, I was able to be myself on a platform with millions of, sometimes being yourself is what people want to. Because I feel like everybody is so no,
So does that mean more acting for you? Are we going to see you more films? Because this
after this, I was like, I can, I was like, oh, nice.
I like how you've not put yourself in any box.
In any box.
Does this feel good? I can do it. Let me do it.
I can do it,
I tell you what, Fantana is one of the girls that if you date her and you broke up, right, and you are going to wish bad for her, forget.
No.
No. I actually can't, even when I break up with people, we become friends. Because it's there's, we all, probably we broke up because a fight. But after that, you realize, I'm such a cool person, so.
In the video, we see you kissing Diamond Platinum. Is it acting or they were true? Because you said it was unscripted. What was
it's unscripted.
Because if you say it's unscripted, that means
on the hot seat.
Talk to us. I mean,
oh my God.
Yeah. Are we seeing real stuff, or you're seeing?
Everything there is real. Obviously I spent so much time in South Africa, so friendships evolved and feelings evolved.
How long?
There you go.
I was there for 4 months,
4 months?
Yeah, and you...
Is there anything you want to tell us?
No, you build friendships. Why would y'all do that?
Is there anything you want to tell us?
No,
you better tell us now before I put it on the blog.
Should we be expecting baby platinums?
No.
Is that a way to tell us that you and platinums
Lenny's crazy.
No, some people kiss, friends kiss, people kiss.
Come on,
yes, they do. There's no baby platinum.
Well, baby platinum is not coming. No. If a baby platinum will come, we'll just be one, because she just says she wants to do one. But anyway, if you're locked on Plus FM as well, this is time for us to part ways with you. But you can continue watching us on 3 Music TV as we continue the conversation with Fantana. We're live also on Facebook as well. You can catch the conversations on there. All right, so if you're on Plus FM, then we'll catch you same time tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. right here on Culture Daily. Well, before we even continue though, there are two other highly effective variants of Pepsodent, let me tell you, on the market. That's Pepsodent Charcoal and Pepsodent Herbal. Now, for charcoal, it's made with a fine blend of activated charcoal and lemon essence. And the herbal, for herbal lovers, you need to try the Pepsodent Herbal toothpaste formulated from carefully selected natural extracts and uniquely blended herbs as well. All right, let's get back to our conversation.
I would like to read some comments on our Twitter.
Quick,
so that about 24 says, please ask her now that she has a new. Please ask her if she. Okay.
Please ask her
now that she has a new songwriter.
Yeah.
Will she be able to release songs written by her former manager? Because we have been anticipating a song with Shatta Wale for too long.
Oh, well, I have a lot of songs with Shatta Wale, actually. I have a lot. We live 3 minutes away from each other.
Right.
Yeah, I have a lot of songs with him. But sometimes you record new stuff and you keep recording, so this one sounds better than this.
Okay, so are we going to see that song come out?
Yeah, soon. But I'm working on my EP and stuff.
I mean, we got to your new song, so I just wanted to clear this out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Supersonic says, I'm enjoying the conversation. Bad. Fantana is still fantastic. I see what you did there. The convo with Fantana will pass for one of the realest celebrity lifestyle interviews. She's not sugarcoating or pretending to be who she's not. The convo is fluid. This is coming from Mr. Berry, GH. JK says, Fantana is just gorgeous. Hey.
I'm not wearing makeup.
I love
Take it easy.
Oh, it's a gorgeous.
That was there.
The juicy I love her smile. Me, of course, says a kiss from Fantana will make my day. Incoming award winner of VGMA 24. Fantana, that's your camera. A kiss.
Oh.
Dre Leo 60 says, I loved her music all day, but haven't heard her talking like this. She talks good, and I love her personality. Okay, Jay.
All right. Great. So you got
Someone
your
says
kiss,
you're
right?
a dream lady. You are his dream lady. So
We've got 8 minutes on this
BF
conversation.
Skinner,
Let's
so-
talk.
It will remain a dream. You should wake up.
I noticed.
Oh, serious. Go
I
ahead.
noticed something. You can't stay still.
Yeah, I can't. It's really bad. I have ADHD.
How does this? You're still moving? How does
It's
this
really
work?
bad. Mm-hmm.
How does
She
it-
just
how
said
does-
she has ADHD.
Yeah, I know. So and I want to see her in the studio space, right?
I can't.
Like,
wow.
I move everywhere.
you're not sitting on the couch vibing. You're
I'm up all over. Even if I'm sitting, I'm like, I can't sit still. I don't know. I can't sit still. Or like I'm doing like this. Just so bad, yeah.
We just
does it?
spoke on
What
this
is it? Does it
earlier
calm
today.
you down
so-
or what?
No, I just can't sit still. Yeah, it calms me down. I just can't sit still.
what do you do to escape, the stress? What do you do to escape the pressure?
Or when you feel like you want to turn that off?
Yeah. What do you do? How does Fantana? What's like the quiet time for Fantana like?
Snooze.
When she shuts down.
Oh, like I just want to watch Netflix.
Netflix.
Like a
Anything
series.
at all on Netflix.
Yeah, just like a series on Netflix and just be watching it.
What are you currently watching for those who love movies or love series?
Well, there's nothing now because everybody's waiting on Young, Famous, and African.
Right.
I
see what you did
Nothing
there.
to watch.
I see what you did there. Let's talk about Mommy. How has her political career, plus or minus, influenced your life and your lifestyle?
Well, I'd have to be very cautious with a lot of things that I do because they like attacking like
Yeah,
politicians
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
So like I have to be very careful with stuff that I say, or maybe if I'm gonna like do something like any interview I'm gonna do, I let her know. So she's like, okay, make sure you don't talk about this. So there's a lot of stuff that maybe I can't talk about, or even how I would dress and stuff. Yeah, I'm very like.
That informs her line of answering questions.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it makes,
Political.
yeah.
Oh yeah. She teaches me how to answer questions.
So,
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah.
But you see yourself, I mean, Mommy has supported you well enough.
Yeah.
I think you are able to stand on your own, although she has a few inputs here and there. But do you see yourself giving back to her and giving back to her political career?
Of
Do you see
course.
some political something coming in for
any social
Fantana?
activism and
Fantana for MP.
No, I do want to become an MP one day.
Come on.
So she told me to stop getting tattoos, but
Right. Oh, wow.
but right now you can't see them.
Right.
So it's fine. Yeah.
She's brought skin conversation.
Exactly. Let's talk about
Rather than,
skin.
let's talk about knives. We are going to have just about 6 minutes.
Okay.
Right. I followed up on a conversation. Credits to Hits FM. I was just listening and I was like, okay, they spoke about the knife conversation, going under the knife. Have you been under the knife?
What? No. We're talking about tattoos.
I got it right there.
It starts at tattoos. We'll start the conversation at tattoos.
How does it feel like? So my
People
question
that
is,
go under the knife, do you know they don't remember anything?
Okay, so
because
let me ask you mine.
they give you anesthesia, so
Let me
you don't know if you went
Let me
under.
ask you mine. I realized that she answered the question nicely with Doreen, but mine is, how does it feel like being under the knife?
Do you know, like,
And the
I don't
outcome.
know
Okay,
because
when you like the outcome of after the knife.
When you wake up.
you know, I feel like anesthesia when you wake up. I don't think you remember anything.
Okay.
When you were going there.
What's the first thing that crossed your mind? When you woke up and you're like, okay, everything is fine now. But then you woke up. What crossed your mind?
You might
You're
not
trouble-
remember.
you're
You might not
trouble, we are
remember
also
something.
trouble.
You might not remember something, but you definitely see the difference, right?
No, wait. It's not even about the remember when she was going there.
No, I
How
don't
did you get there?
Okay, wait.
No, she had anesthesia
Wait,
from
guys,
home.
let's take it well. Let's take it well. Do you have an idea in mind how the outcome is supposed to be like? Do you tell the professional how the outcome is going
like,
to be like? And you realize we are trying, in the choice of descriptions of what we are talking about, we are not really mentioning what it is, just for the people who are supposed to understand. So, do you have an idea of how it's supposed to look like afterwards?
So like if you are like me personally, I don't like talking about surgery because I don't like to make other people feel like I already dropped out of school. You know, people are gonna be like, oh, she dropped out, I'm gonna drop out. Please don't. But if like it's surgery, if you want to do it, obviously you tell the surgeon what you want to look like.
So what did you tell her? Good. So
I didn't tell nobody nothing. You tell the surgeon what you want to look like.
If you want to go under the knife, you Fantana, where would you love to enhance?
If I wanted
Or
to
reduce. Or reduce. Because these
Enhance.
days,
No, enhance.
no, sometimes they also go there to
Yeah,
reduce.
Okay,
reduction. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, if I never needed reduction on it. I've always been like
Heavy,
small.
yeah.
Like not too big, but
Yeah.
So where would you like to enhance?
What? Nothing.
Fantana,
I'm okay now.
Wait. Fantana, hold
happy.
on.
So let me-
Fantana, you had an interview with Zion Felix.
I am happy now with what I look like.
You remember that interview with Zion Felix, don't you? So how you're trying to, she's just trying to cut corners around the question Jay is
Okay,
I
asking.
am happy.
Did mommy say don't talk about this?
Huh?
Did mommy say don't talk about this?
No, she didn't. She just says like don't promote.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
We're not going to promote it. We're curious. We're curious. We're curious to say what made the choice, and then what were you expecting from it, and did they deliver? It's simple.
So I feel like with women, what makes us
Yeah.
want to have plastic surgery is maybe you don't like something, or maybe you want more of something, and I feel like it makes people feel more confident and stuff like that. So a lot of women do for themselves. Yeah.
So Brazil, Europe, America, where was it?
A lot. Well, for safety reasons, for me, I feel like America, because they have all the medical stuff. Like if anything happens, there's stuff to save your life, or they can rush you to wherever you need to be. So for me, even if my friend wants to go, I would tell her go to America.
How much are we
Cost.
looking at?
More than 10K,
surgery,
more than 20?
Yes. No, 20. Well, yeah, it can be up to. Depends on.
No, I'm asking you, not...
What, me? No. Surgery ranges from anywhere from like
but
8K.
I'm trying to see your balance. More than 10K, more than 20K. This way.
You know why he's asking that? Because even though
She will
it's
laugh the
ranging
question
from
away.
8K
Oh, she's not laughing this one away.
whatever K, there's also the conversation of maintenance, right?
Yeah.
So how much are we looking at average? Because you see, it's all nice and it's all beautiful and everything, but people don't know that it's expensive. So if you don't have the
If you don't have money for surgery, or if you're not someone that maintains stuff, don't do it.
don't do it.
I
straight.
want you to talk to us about it the same way you told us about the hair and how it's worth it and how for 4 years.
See, that's me like influencing people to go.
You're not influencing anybody.
what I'm saying, but if you don't
You're
have the
giving
money, you can't do
clarity. You'd rather give clarity
Yeah.
and make sure people are aware what it is.
Yeah,
So
okay.
nobody makes a quote unquote stupid decision.
Yes.
So you are not promoting it. You're just putting the
Yeah,
positive.
and plastic surgery is a decision that you have to make by yourself, and you have to research
As
and
an
everything.
adult?
Yeah, as an adult, and make sure your health is good, because a lot of people die just because their health will be bad, but they want it so bad that and the aftercare, like they say, it's very important too, and you have to. It's just a lot, and you have to be very careful.
Is there a workout regime that goes with this? Is there a lifestyle change that goes with this?
Yeah, you have to be working out, because if not, you can gain double the weight, and then you will go and do something again.
Even after the surgery.
Yes.
Wow. Anyways,
So how often do you work out?
let me
All right, guys,
Let me read-
take your conversations to social
let
media.
me read some of the comments.
Sweet.
Charlie, Cyril, there's
Hold on. Wait. Don't read that message.
Jay.
Don't read. See, you thought that
Sorry, that one-
Elegant.
No. I see the message, right?
Yeah,
So, I wanted to
Okay. I also saw it.
sign out.
I also see it.
Prince of Aflaw.
Why you guys see
I've seen it.
Prince of Aflaw.
Aiko. Oh, I don't mind. You can ask the question.
Okay. So
Do I have shame?
Listen,
You don't have the question. I don't have shame. Look, this is what they're trying to
They
do.
shall be known.
why are you showing? Why are you showing?
They shall be known.
We didn't ask you to show it to her. We did not ask you to show it to her.
You've been caught.
So look, Fantana, we could go on and on and on and
Yeah.
on. We'll never end this because you are late. I can just say that you are late, and this happens one of the very good conversations we've had among the others as well. It's been good having
it's
you
one
on
of
the
the
show.
classics.
Thank you.
We know you have
Daily Hall
you
of
have
Fame.
new music. She'll talk about
Yeah.
new music on Thread, so catch her on Thread
Yeah.
as well. At 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. She's definitely going to be on there as well. Thank you so much for being on the show with us this morning. We will give you our last words, which Olele will read off Twitter.
Yep.
But you give us your last words.
Oh, thank you to everyone who tuned in.
Someone
She's not
said-
much of a talker.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. So someone says, let her drop her number for us to send our love application to her. I'm not too sure about that. This guy says he has written a spiritual Afrobeat song for you.
Ish.
So DM him. Okay.
Okay.
His number there. Bill says she's so lively, and then Botox says Charlie Fantana is just a vibe. And fellow Ghanaians, they say the way they eye Fantana is okay.
Somebody said Mariam for you.
Hey.
Would she love to marry a Ghanaian? My crush. Oh.
Would you love to marry a Ghanaian though?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I
A
will.
comment from Facebook says, keep up the good work. More love. More love to you. And then as well, we have a lot of comments on our Facebook actually.
Lenny, whilst you find a comment, let me
Yeah.
ask Honorable,
Quick,
let me ask Honorable a question.
Okay.
Yeah, Honorable is
We
here.
have to
Honorable
go.
is here.
Wait, Jay, hold on.
we have to go.
Blaze Boy
That's
says,
unethical.
please, I wish to have a song with her. Okay, Kweku Smasher says, Fantana is very beautiful and intelligent too. Asiedu Kwejo says, does it mean, who's Turaz? You know Turaz?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so the person is asking whether you no longer work with Turaz.
No, Tiras is like my brother. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
All
a-
right.
he's-
And then Noble, she's too real, smart, good looking. Jay, I beg, give me a word to describe her.
I should give you a word to
Yes,
describe.
yes.
I just said lit.
Lit.
Yeah.
So that's your word, Noble.
I have a last. Would you date someone in the media in the industry or outside the industry? Would you like?
No, I'm with
Nice.
someone that is not anywhere near.
The industry.
Yeah, he doesn't like anything.
Anything.
He likes himself.
So what do you think about our sister here, Fantana? I mean, you are a music connoisseur. You've listened to her, and we've seen
Guys,
her.
our time is up.
What do you think of our lady here?
4 minutes past
She's
10.
solid. Eh?
Solid,
That's the
yeah.
only word you want to use.
Oh, she's solid.
Just solid.
So lit,
Solid.
lit from Jay, solid from Cyril.
I literally
What's
was
yours?
asking for us to
Fantastic.
close, but wait,
Fantastic.
the word solid has got many meanings.
That's what's gonna
Because I really want to understand.
Yeah,
So
like
you
what
mean
do you mean by
As in,
solid?
solid as in wholesome.
We're done. I'm out of here. Like
Interacting with you is
HR, forgive us. Like I'm so sorry about this. Like,
Why? She can't be wholesome.
I'll talk to Cyril off air. We'll be back same time tomorrow.
What did I do?
And sound. We are.